Hello, good day to all of you. My name is Blair and welcome to another OS operating system. Today we're gonna take a look into MX Linux 23.4 KDE. So let's try to check out the website first. So let's go to our search bar and then ask for MX Linux. So the website is mxlinux.org. It has the information right here. We have the news, product, support, and repo and about. So let's try to go to the information first. So they have the FXCE, KDE. So this is what we are right now. So the KDE Plasma is one of their advanced desktop environment, which is widely used and powerful application for the MX Linux. It has feature like excellent tools such as Dolphin File Manager or the Explorer that we have, and of course it also had the KDE Connect to ease communicate common tasks with your mobile, and of course MX tools such as Snap and other packages are also in your disposal, as well as the different icons, wallpaper, and general look and feel can be set up. And the last one, we have the extra themes, icon packs, cursor, widgets, and splash screen are ready to be enabled. And of course they also have the advanced hardware support enable release to run, as well as wide variety of 64-bit machines. So let's try to go to the virtual boxes that I have. So let's try to install our MX Linux 23.4 KDE right here and then click open. And then we will have our minimum of 2, but I'll just gonna give it like 8 gigabytes of random access memory plus the storage space like 50. It's just have the hardware to execute this one. Of course, let's try to install full screen that one. Okay, we are now in our welcome app, which is the MX welcome. So it has the welcome page and about, so you could like shift from one place to another, like what is your version right now. So this is the version 23.4 plus the Plasma desktop environment and the Debian version plus the support until June of 2028. So I have also my system report right here. So I'm using the AMD Ryzen 7 5700U, and of course we have the installation right here. If you want to have not the this is the live version, but if you want to install it like in your computer, you just click right here. You have also the option if you want to install it alongside with your existing operating system like Windows. So you have the options there. Let us see how to install this one. So let's click next. That is the terms used right here. Now we are now in our system type. So I have the 50 gigabytes of space right here, so I just gonna use everything and then click this one, highlight, format, and use the entire. If you have the alongside, of course you could like click that one, but I have no other operating system. So the installation process is beginning right now, and of course it will inform us if it is already finished. I like to have like mx-linux as my computer name or whatever. Like for example, if you want to have like me, I want to have my name RealB with MX Linux, something like that. So you could use that one. If you want to use your other name like domain name, group name, It's up to you. So click next. Of course it is English. I want to have it English. The time, probably I'll go for Asia. Of course I'm here in Asia but not in somewhere else, so I'm here in Thailand. Bangkok will be my time zone, and I have the option if I have the AM or the 1200 hours. So I have to click next after that one, and then we have the username. For example, I want to have my username RealB, and then my password. Of course I will put in my super secret password. So root account, if you want to have separate root account password, you could click that one, and then we will try to finish everything by informing us these tips. And of course let's wait until it reaches 100%. Alright, it's already finished. Automatically reboot our system so that it will be effective immediately. Okay, so it is rebooting right now. Alright, so this is the first time we have the MX Linux 23.4. Of course, you have the options for your virtual keys, your virtual keyboard, and of course if you want the system of X11, or you have the option to use the Wayland, but it is in default in X11. So I have to enter my super secret password and then click enter, and this is their splash page. So this is the MX Linux welcome page. Of course it has the information right here from the tools, videos, tours, and tweaks if you wanted to, and it shows this dialog at startup. It's up to you. You just can click that one if you wanted to have like that. If not, you just unclick it. And of course this is the about. It's all information about your system in the version that you have right now, the MX 23.4 Libretto, and it is in Plasma version 5.27.5, and it will be supported until June of 2028, and the Debian version is 12.7. Let's close this one. So as you can see, it is like a Windows like. You have the time and date right here, plus you have the start button right here, the application menu. You have also the desktop 1 and desktop 2 system settings, and of course your file manager Dolphin, which is your explorer. So they have already have the theme. It's brown and blue. Cool. You have also the Firefox web browser. At the top we have the frequently asked question, and of course the MX user manuals. So on the other side right here in the bottom, we have the notification area. We have the time and date. You have other hidden icons right here. You also have the network, your USB if you have connected something, your volume control, and of course your terminal. Yes, they have their terminal right here. So that is their desktop user interface, and of course you could change the appearance right here if you wanted to for your desktop wallpaper. Let me widescreen that one. You have all the options right here. Let's minimize this one so that you could see if we change it, like this one or this one or this one. The library, wow. Snow, city lights. No, this is a field of lights. We have also, what's this? Oh, this is the, oh, I think this is abandoned building which is open to the elements, and there is a bird up there. Another close-up of a frost. We have something, let me see. Okay, that is a note, musical note. This is the sunset at the lake. Okay, mountains. Kumar. Sahu. Of course, this is just a art, and this is a flower. Yes. You also have another mountain right here, Mount Shasta at sunrise. Music, MX musical. This one is a little bit rusty type of industrial egg. And we have also the digital art created by Auru. Kumar Sahu, of course. Let me move this one. Another MX art, a flying kite. Nirvana. Okay. Another, it's a paper collage. Okay. How about this one? A cartoon-ish. Cool. Alright. So you could use this different types of wallpaper if you wanted to. Cool. Lots of cool art right here. And who says that Linux is so hard? It isn't. Cool. Mesmerizing, actually. They have a lot of different types of wallpaper. Let's just use this one. So that is their appearance. Of course, if you want to use the system, you could also change the system like this one, the dark mode. And of course, you also have the option to change the appearance at the same time for the application style right here. You have the plasma style, color scheme. If you have the different types of themes right here, you can also download right here. Fonts, you can always change. And of course, you have the options right here, what kind of icons to use. Even the splash page. This one is the splash page. It is awesome, right? How about this one? Oh, the same. Okay, that is the appearance and the wallpaper. Of course, let's try to look into the application. So the application that we have the development, games, graphics right here for your GIMP, and of course your viewer, scanner at the same time. You have also the web browser, another set of things like the KDE Connect for your mobile phones, and of course you have also the multimedia for your VLC player, your webcam. This is your webcam, the Komosu or Kamosu. You have the VLC. You have also the tools right here, all the tools that you need. snapshot for your, for example, if you update and you have some errors, you could always like go back to your snapshot. Recovery at the same time, rescue, format your USB, of course your live USB right here, the boot options, boot repair if you are like configuration and then suddenly your boot, you need to have the reboot repair, live CD USB, which is a bootable disk, and all those stuff. For your Office suite, you have the LibreOffice, but you could always download something. Let me try it later. You also have the Science and Math settings right here, your system, your utilities, and of course if you need some help and power management, which is your log out switch. For example, you have 2 users, yes, you could use that one. You have 2 settings for different types of users. For example, you have a kid, you could change the user for the safety of your kids. You also have the sleeping mode, the hibernation, and of course you have the shutdown and restart. So let's go to the side right here. We have the toggle, and of course this is the LibreOffice. This is the MX tool, the package, so you could like add some different packages, different apps. Of course your user manual and console for your terminal, and this one is the quick information for your system. So let's go to the software center. So if you are looking for, like for example, but of course it requires you to enter your super secret password so that it will let you know that okay, you're really installing. Not like Windows, like you could always like without any security, like if you try to install and then suddenly you have to click something accidentally and you don't have the options to like backtrack as soon as you have the accidental click of your mouse, of course. So that is why Linux is the most secure compared to other operating system. So for example, if we are looking for Office, like let's look for Office. I just click that one, Office. You have different languages right here. Like you have the LibreOffice right here already installed. You have also the options to have the soft maker free Office. You also have the only Office right here. So let's click that one and click install. This is how they install. Of course, as you can see, I'm here in Conken, so the repo of the KKU or my school is over there, KKU. So that is why it is operating in Linux, both Linux and of course Windows and Mac. And of course select the following blah 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 and then click OK. It will install it for you. Let's wait until it finish and then I'll demonstrate where you could like find it. Alright, it's already finished and done. Let's click OK. For example, if you're looking for another application, for example, if you are looking for the audio editing, so Audacity, okay, we could click that one, click, and then click install. So a demonstration that you have the 2 apps to install, and then of course as I said, it will find your nearest location, which is I'm here at Konken, which is near my school. I am near in my school, and of course it captured it. Okay, it's already done. Okay, let's close this one. So that is how to install an application right here on MX. And of course, where is that? Of course, the audio will be Audacity right here. Let's click that one, Audacity. So this is the first time to open it. So it is installing. So there you have it. There is my Audacity. Okay, how about my Office suite? Of course, there you have it. Let's maximize this one. And of course, if you have the cloud service, of course, you could create your cloud service. It's for free, and you could connect it as soon as possible. And of course, you have all the settings right here. So for example, you are a little bit like, if you feel like this interface is a little bit small, this is 100%. If you want to increase it 150, you could click that one and click apply. And then it will be like take effect. Yes. When it is now effect, it is very large, right? You could also change your settings to your classic dark, to light, to contrast dark, and I want to have the dark color, so you could like click that one. The next thing that you are observing right here in only Office, which is the Office suite right here, you have only one application for all of this, from your document, spreadsheet, presentation, and your PDF. For example, if you want to re-edit your PDF, you just open it and then click right away. See, it is very responsive. If you have the PDF, you just open that one. No need to look for Adobe editor. And of course, your presentation, just like in your presentation, like right here, you have all the themes right here: transition, draw, animation, collaboration, and all stuff. See? How about spreadsheet? Of course, it's basically like one app for all of this. And document. So who says the Linux application is hard? No. This is where most of your software came from. So they just split it so that they would like to have the separate application for all of this, but actually it is just one application for all of this. Okay, so there you have it. That is the application and the application software at itself, and of course your software center. So for my remarks right here, it is basically like easy to navigate. So it is a solid type of Linux distro. You have all the information. If you are confused, you could like always check this one out. Plus you also have the Discover, another software center. See, you have two options right here. This one is their repo, and this one is from the KDE. So you have both options. For example, if you want to install Krita for your drawing apps, just click this one. And then, of course, Krita is a drawing app. So let's click install. Of course, don't forget to put your super secret password to install. It is now 1%. Of course, it is increasing to 25. Alright, so let's launch this one. Let's minimize the installers. You can find Krita right here on the graphics. Okay, so it's up to you if you wanted to have the new file, or you have to open a drawing file and of course start drawing. So you have all the options right here, from what color, for example, like that one, I like that one, and then the other color will be somewhere like green. Yeah, so that's about it. So you have all the files right here, save as, and all those stuff. Let's close this one. So you have all the options right here. To App Center. Okay, to App Center. So conclusion, it is very easy to install, no problem with that one. It is not too hard. It has all the information to ask you, and it feels like a little bit like Windows. Yes, it is Windows like, and the user experience, it's ordinary. After 1 week you are expert already. You could like probably not crash this one because this is very stable. Quick info right here on my system. It is a graphics, no, it is a CLI or command. How about if I click these quick settings right here, go to the bottom, this is my system. Okay, so yes, that is how we use MX Linux. It is so beautiful. You have all the options right here too. Like if you want to add a widget, of course, you just click widget, right click on your mouse, and then you could like look into different types of widgets right here. For example, if I wanted to look for another widget right here, just go to the download. You have the Discord right here, the Brave browser, the Twitter X, the Gemini. If you want to have the AI, of course, you could always click that one. And of course, for example, I'm looking for another type of clock. Just type in clock or time or whatever. You have all the options right here. This is what I have most of the time. Also right here, you have all the options of your clock to put it into this side, this one. How about this one? Let's demonstrate this one, the clock. Let's install this one. Okay, it's installed already. Let's click the widget again, search for the clock. You have the circle right here. Yes, there it is. Of course, edit mode so that you could like move it. It's 18. Okay, okay. How about let's try to check the keywords now. Alright. How about if we add another one, for example, the Gemini? Like this one. Okay. I want to put the Gemini right there. And this one, for example, let's put it up there. Oops. Okay. Let me move this one so that it will not cover the other one. Alright. Cool, right? You could sign in for your Gemini account right here or here. Okay. So who says Linux is hard. Linux is not prepared for the advanced intelligence. Well, we have the advanced intelligence right here, and of course the advanced intelligence or the artificial intelligence, actually it is made right here first before they implemented to Windows. But for me, I'm just okay with what I have. In school I demonstrate this one, and then the students that I have always like asking like, why is it in Windows says it is first to see this one? Like, no, it is always developed first right here in Linux before they gave to the Windows or Mac. Yes, because the developers actually uses Linux compared to Mac or Windows, because you could like always design whatever you want. So that is why, and it is absolutely for free. Okay, if you ask me, how about if we have some VS Code? Yes, we also have VS Code. Okay, let's demonstrate how to download VS Code. Plug in for your VS Code. So there you have it, the VS Code. Of course, let's try to look into the other package, the MX VS Code. There you have it, the VS Code. Let's try to download just to let you see how to install. Of course, don't forget to put your super secret password and it will install it for you. And then of course, let's try to open that one after. As you can see, the Microsoft.com repository right here, VS Code, stable. It is very accommodating for the Microsoft, because some of the maintainers and authors for the Linux is actually also employees and developers of Microsoft. And of course, Microsoft, it is not a competition anymore, because they are using also the Azure, which is the Linux or the Microsoft Linux, and it is Azure operating system. Of course, let's click that one. Let's close this one. Then go to the VS Code. Where is VS Code? Develop. Okay, right there. So this is the Microsoft VS Code. So you have all the options right here. For example, if you like this one, you could choose that one. Choose next. You have also the popular extension, the built-in. Let's all mark next. Whatever you want, you just click, 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 click. All done. Then you get good to go. There you have it. For example, blah 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 blah. Okay. Example. That is just only example. You could like type it, everything. Okay. So let's close this one. So there you have it. All you asked for, it's all right here in Linux. Of course, that is my remarks, and it is very normal. It is ordinary. So that is how I figure out that Linux is much advanced compared to your so-called Microsoft, Windows, and Apple computers, Mac OS. Of course, how to shut down. Of course, go to the power session right here and then click shut down. Of course, you have the options right here if you want to have sleep, hibernate, restart, shut down, or lag out. Bye for now, and see you in the next episode. If you have some questions, feel free to ask me. Write it in the comments down below. I'm Blair, your science, computer, and math teacher. Catch another episode of OS next time. Ciao, and click shut down. Shut down.